Okay, are you guys ready for chapter 2? Here we go. Chapter 2 is called Buddy's Book Tree Wisdom. Spark woke up early the next morning, excited and a little nervous to see what the new challenges lay ahead. Yesterday had taught him that kindness could be simple and even small, but today he sensed something a little different in the air. He made his way to the Elf Training Center where he saw Buddy standing beside a magnificent tree decorated with twinkling lights, shimmering ornaments, and hundreds of tiny colorful books hanging like ornaments from its branches. "Good morning, Spark," Buddy called, waving him over with a twinkle in his eye. "Hi, Buddy," Spark replied, looking up at the tree in awe. "What's this? I've never seen a tree like this before." And Buddy smiled, putting a gentle hand on Spark's shoulders. "This, Spark, is the book tree. It grows bigger and brighter with every book an elf reads, and it's one of the most magical parts of being here in the North Pole." Spark's eyes widened as he watched a branch of the tree lift slightly, sprouting a new bud that, to his amazement, grew into a book-shaped ornament right before his own eyes. "Wow! So each one of these is a book?" Buddy nodded. "Exactly. You see, books hold their own magic. Every time we as elves read a book, we bring holiday magic to the world. And when we share the stories we love, that magic spreads even further." Spark felt a little shiver of excitement. "I knew reading was fun, but I didn't realize it could actually create magic." Buddy chuckled softly. "Reading allows us to travel to other places, feel what others feel, and learn new things, all without leaving the page. That kind of magic and sharing that magic with others is how we spread holiday cheer year after year." Spark took a step closer to the book tree, noticing the ornaments hanging from its branches, and they came in all colors and sizes, each book-shaped ornament with a tiny title written in glittery letters. He could almost feel the joy and wonder each book had brought to an elf somewhere in the North Pole. Buddy reached up and carefully removed one of the small ornaments. "Here's a book I think you would like," handing it to Spark. The title read, "The Snowy Adventures of Pine the Pinecone." And just holding it made Spark feel cozy inside. "Your challenge today," Buddy explained, "is to read a book and then share it. When you share a book you love, it's like giving a little piece of magic to someone." Spark nodded, clutching the tiny ornament close. "How do I share it?" "Well," Buddy continued, "you can draw or write about why you love the book and give it to someone. This way, you're inviting them into a world of the story, too. And believe me, it's one of the best gifts that you can give." Spark's brow wrinkled as he thought about this mission. Sharing something he loved with someone else? That sounded special, but also a little nerve-wracking. What if they didn't like it as much as he did? Buddy sensed his hesitation and gave him an encouraging pat on the back. It's okay to feel nervous about sharing things that are important to you, but remember, when you share a book you love, you're passing on that holiday magic, even if it's just with one person. Spark took a deep breath and he said, "I think I can do that." Later that afternoon, Spark sat in his cozy reading nook in the Elf Training Center, leafing through the snowy adventures of Pine the Pinecone. The story was about a brave little pine cone who wanted to see the world beyond the tree. Spark was fascinated by Pine's courage, and he faced snowstorms, made friends with forest creatures, and discovered how wonderful it felt to be part of something bigger than himself. When he finished, Spark's heart felt full. And he knew this book was what he wanted to share. The tricky part is figuring out how to present it. He picked up a piece of paper and started drawing a picture of Pine, the pine cone, surrounded by the forest animals. Underneath, he wrote, "This is my favorite book because it shows that even the smallest creatures can be brave and make a difference. I hope you love it too." And we're going to stop right there for part 1 of chapter 2. So tune in tomorrow to hear the rest.